Jenny wondered a little bit how an analysis about the analogy between the anarchy and an anchor could be established. When he brought up sexual discriminations, the shadow student started to shake his leg and suddenly burst into tears. The state-of-the-art, legendary recording features world-renowned artists and famed orchestras. Stop getting such a high purse, punching others besides yourself, and going into an absurd monologue just because you can't win this game of Monopoly. In the article Humanism Today, the author talks about how humanity is so aloof and far from humanity, and how one hug can change the life of another person. In the dead silence of midnight, he could even hear a watchdog barking from the opposite shore. After many revolts and debates revolving around reviving the football stadium, the school decided to make a rigorous move in making the stadium pretty. Jim doesn't really have interpersonal skills because he throttles starving people, interrupts conversation, and interprets obvious situation wrongly. Every item should be marked in store, so clothes have a price tag above them, and shoes usually have it on the bottom. This warehouse's inner part of the drainage is the stronghold of the tricksters. Be sure to turn on the lights so that I can start stapling these stamped letters together, and I will be sure to turn off the light later. A few evolutionary scientists cunningly tried to evoke the subtle emotions of many Christians to exalt the works of evolutionism, because it could prove to have found a cure to cancer or AIDS. A veteran judge of a tribunal adjudged a cruel murderer guilty. At first, we thought Chris's article on gender was a true gem filled with inventive ideas. But when John invalidated the article's idea, we found out it was invalid. After having a quarrel once on top of the chimney and hunting my chin, I was afraid to go back up because it gave me the chills. The supermarket had a game that customers could grab as many goods as they wanted to make a good earning. So, when the game began, a lot of them were in a state of ecstasy. When the accomplished magician's concert was over, he applauded his favorite's performance and clapped for a long time. After the stated interview, the interviewer stated to star interviewee that he took after the boss who had stalked her a long time ago. The school paid for my airfare allowance, but United Airplanes charged me extra when I requested an aisle seat. Whenever we substitute something artificial for a natural phenomenon of the earth, we have hindered man's spiritual advance.